I am Dr. Torres, and this is part of Mind, Body, Educate. Today we're talking about tapping and the connection between the amygdala and tapping, how we can alleviate some of the stressors when they happen. So the amygdala is part of the brain that works as a fire alarm, and it sends impulses when things are happening that we're not in control of or that we're really worried about. When our fight or flight or freeze responses start to kick in, the fire alarm goes off in our brain, and then the body kind of goes cattywampus at that point. So when we're in that position, which we often find ourselves, especially with the COVID stuff going on, schools being shut down, family members getting sick, and we do get paranoid and worried about that. One of the things that we can do is acknowledge that. And we can say, okay, right now, I think my amygdala fire alarm is going off. And so let me tell myself really quickly where I'm at. So something, for example, we could say is, I am calm. Even though things are happening right now, I am calm. Even though I'm worried right now, acknowledging the feeling, I'm calm. Something that can contribute to that feeling, to really where our brains will internalize that, is we can go to the place in our neck, and we've done this in another class, go to the place in the neck where we have that U. So it's right between the collarbones. And if we take our first two fingers, we move it down 2 or 3 inches, and then match the other hand to it and come across right underneath the collarbone, but that skin is kind of tender right there. So sometimes what happens is when our fight or flight is kicking in and our amygdala is going off, sometimes this will be pretty tender. So we can tap here, and just tapping with any of the fingers, with one of the fingers, all of the fingers, whatever feels good. Tender is okay, pain is not okay. But when we're tapping here and we're saying, even though I'm worried, or even though I'm scared, I am calm. Even though I'm nervous, I am in control. And this can help stop that fire alarm and the bells going off in our head and the amygdala. Another thing that we can do is go to the hands after we've done the tapping here. If you look at your hand, we'll just take the left hand to start. The space between the ring finger and the pinky finger makes a V. And if we come down about 1 inch toward the wrist, that place, if we tap, we can use 1 finger or 2, we just tap on there. And when we're tapping here, we are accessing the amygdala, that fire alarm. And then we can close the eyes, and then open the eyes. Close them again, open them again. And then if we look down to the left, like we're trying to look in the corner of our eyes, tapping the whole time, we're on the left. Look back to the center. Look down to the right, still tapping. Coming back to the center. Looking all the way up like we're gonna look in the back of our head. Back in the center, and then looking all the way down like we're gonna close our eyes, but we don't close the eyelids. And while we're doing that, we can do it again with the eyes, right? We can let go of that hand, go to the other hand, same thing, ring finger to pinky finger, about 1 inch down, we're tapping. While we're doing this, remember, eyes closed, eyes open. We're saying to ourselves, even though I'm worried, I am in control, or whatever our statement was to start. Eyes closed again, eyes open. Looking down to the left, really looking down almost like we're pulling into the eye muscle. Back into the middle. Looking down to the right, back into the middle. Looking all the way up, rolling the eyes like a teenager. Back into the middle, and then looking all the way down and back into the middle. And then when we do that, those things will calm down the fire alarm in the amygdala, and that can change our thought pattern so that the next time our fire alarm goes off, we can say to ourselves, wait a minute, the last time the fire alarm went off, I was still in control. The last time the fire alarm went off, I was still nervous, but I was also in control. And we can carry on through that tapping here from the brain, tapping into this place here and into the hands, as a method of maintaining that mantra.